It started the second half, 1-0 Brookline. Goalies are in place, players on the field. 4:51 we're starting. That's Mateo down the left side to Ben Kaplan. In front of the Framingham bench. Ben sends it back. Mac on the ball. Mac to Nate to Sam. Sam to Nate. Nate in the air toward Brendan. It's the Framingham defender. Jacques comes back. Brendan has it. Brendan steps over the ball. Sends it back to Mac. Back to Nate. Nate off the side of his foot. Out of bounds. Throwing for Framingham. Just inside of midfield. Sam has cut it off. Sam on the ground. That's Matt. Matt to Mateo. Mateo chips it to the wing to Ben Kaplan. Ben in front of the Framingham bench. Ben sends it back to Brendan, one behind him. Brendan down the left side. Brendan gets chipped out of bounds. Throwing for Framingham. Framingham down their right side. Mac clears it with his left foot. 4 gets to it for Framingham. To 11. 11 coming down the left side. 11 sends it to the wing to Ethan. Hits number 5. 5 for Framingham to his left. Sends it to the middle. Nate off his head. Mac off his back. Nate clears it with his left foot. It's not going to go out. Ben sends it down the right side. Brendan's in pursuit. Brendan has it. Center circle. Sends the left wing to Jacques. Jacques to the left. Jacques turns. Jacques goes down. No call. 4 clears it. Out of bounds. Throwing for Brookline right at midfield. Mac down the left. Tried to find Ben Kaplan. Brendan falls. They chip it away. That's Sammy. Sammy to Ethan. Ethan to his left. Gets it to Mateo. Mateo to Jacques. Wait, that's Ben. Ben Kaplan has it. In front of the Framingham bench. Mac clears it away. 26 sends it back. Mateo's on the ball. Mac cuts it off. Mac to Mateo. To Sammy. Sammy turns. Sends it back to Zach. Zach on his feet. Zach to Ethan's going to get cut off by 11. 11 down the left. 11 couldn't get to it. Ethan clear. Nope, 4 has it. Brendan's got to cut that off. It's in front. Mateo, it's still in front. 17 turns to the top of the box. Left-footed shot is blocked. Brendan clears it. The wind is having an effect on this half. Mateo tries to clear it out. 3 has it in the box. 3 to his left. Ethan has it. Ethan on the right side. Ethan into space. 5's going to get it for Framingham. 5. Matt's on him. 3 has it in midfield. To 26. 26 to his right. Sends it to 7. 26 has it. He's in front. He tries to go to the... They call offside. Offside was called. One nothing Brookline. It's Nate on the free kick. We're 4 minutes into the second half. Nate to his left. Ben Kaplan clears it ahead. Past Brendan. I think it's Sammy clearing ahead to Mateo. Mateo on the left side gets poked away. It's right in front of the Framingham bench. Throwing for Brookline. Ben Kaplan throws it back to Sammy. Gets taken away by Framingham. It's on the ground to 26. Tries to send the wing. It gets deflected out of bounds. It should be a corner for Framingham. Max on the back post. Brendan's on the near post. 11's uncovered on the back, but Matt's going to play him. Looks like a left-footed corner coming up. Hooks back toward the goal. Zach clears it over the top. It's going to be another corner. It's another corner, the opposite side. Brendan's on the near post, Max on the far post. It goes to the back post. It goes over the top. Nate's chasing it. It's going to go out of bounds. Goal kick for Brookline. It's 1-0 Brookline. We are 6 minutes into the second half. Wind is picking up again. See the ball moved. Wind is blowing from right to left and toward us. To the left, into the Brookline, toward the Brookline bench, into the bench. They throw it in. Mateo clears it out of bounds, throwing for Framingham. They try to clear it in. Zach picks it up. Zach hits 4 for Framingham off the side of his foot. Matt's coming back. 11 has it. Sends it back to 5. 5 to his left. Sends it down the wing. Sam's pursuing it. Sam to the corner. It's going to go out of bounds. Throwing for Framingham. Throw in for Framingham. Into the box. Sam off his head. Framingham player has it. It gets blocked by Sammy out of bounds. Throw toward the box. That's off Sam's head. In front. Brendan clears it. 26, he chips the right side. He's offside. Nate on the free kick. Nate clears it over midfield. 3 off his feet. Brendan has it. 17 takes it away. Brendan coming down the left side. He falls. Foul's called, right at midfield. Free kick for Brookline. Nate on the free kick. Nate, it's low toward the corner. Matt's after it. Matt. They chip it down their right side. 4 and Mac. Off 4's head. Mac hits it down this left side. Back toward the center of the field. Mac off his head. Mac goes down. Foul's called. Free kick for Brookline in front of the bench. Mac on the ball. Mac to Sammy. Sammy gets cut off. 4 has it. They chip the right side. It's going to go out of bounds. See the wind taking the ball right out of bounds. Mac on the throw. Mac down the left side, gets caught in the wind, goes out of bounds. They go back to the spot at, yep, it's in front of the Brookline bench. They throw it in off the Framingham head. Nate cleared it. Matt comes back, clears it with his left foot. Hits Mateo, hits their defender. Misses Mateo. The foul is called. Mateo.
Get your whistle out of your pocket.
5 on the free kick for Framingham. Right in the center circle. No. Near the center circle.
Put it in, put it in.
Left foot to the top of the box. 11 brings it down with his foot. Sam didn't clear with his left foot. It's in the box. Sammy high in the air. It's spinning backwards. Bounces on the turf. Oh, Ethan got hit. Ethan's on the ground.
They call it on Jordy? You got sandwich. Sir.
Ethan's on the ground. He's back up. We're 11 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Brookline. Sam is going to take the free kick. Sam down the middle of the field off the Framingham head. Brendan clears it off 11. Ethan has it. Ethan to his right. 26 has it. Brendan comes back. 26 to the side. 11 to the left. Ethan takes it away. Ethan in front of the ref. Ethan chips it to Brendan. Brendan to Mateo. Mateo sends it to Sammy. He's got Matt with him. Matt to the right. Matt off his leg. Matt tries to send it to Jacques. Doesn't get there. Clears back to midfield. 26 has it. 26 to the right side to 4. He falls over the ball. Zach gets it. Picks it up.
They might be in one of the longer guys downstairs. They're down by 1.
Zach kicks it to his left, hooking toward the sideline. Stays in. They go down the wing. 4 off his head. Nate clears it. Brendan off his head. Takes a bounce. That was Jacques. It goes back to Sammy. Sammy to Jacques. Jacques to Sammy. Sammy sends it back to Nate. Nate to Mac. Mac gets cut off by number 7. 7 circles. Chips with his left foot into 4. 4 off his head. Mateo to midfield. Sammy tried to get by. 7 has it for Framingham. Slide tackle by Mac. That's Sammy on the ball. Sammy to Brendan. Brendan in midfield. He chips the wing. He's got Matt. Gets headed. Matt has it. Matt turns. Matt still has it. Matt in the box. Matt. Here comes the goalie. Goalie picks it up. Goalie kicks it over midfield. Sam's in pursuit. Sam off his head. Spinning backwards. 4. Sam clears it out of bounds. Subs are coming in. Ben Kaplan's coming out. It's a throw-in for Framingham. He throws it into the box. Nate off his head, out of bounds for corner. Brendan's on the near post. Brendan's on the back post now. Sammy's on the near post. They've got a runner going in. Ethan's on him. He's trying to screen the goalie. Brendan's coming out now. This is where Ben scored his goal in the first half. He hooked it in. I'm surprised we have no one on the back post. The ball goes to the near post. Zach off his hands. He comes up with it. The wind is picking up now, blowing into Zach's face.
Now, how long does he have?
Zach on the ground. 17, chips to the right side. Max pursuing it.
Yes.
And he gets pushed. That's a foul. It's a free kick for Brookline. We're 16 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Brookline. They go down the left side. Mateo off his head. Off the Framingham head. To midfield. Brendan off his feet. Brendan to Avi. Avi to the left. Avi down the left side in front of the ref. Avi blocks it out of bounds. Jacob is coming in for Matt. Throwing for Framingham. They go down their right side. Mateo off his foot. It's on the ground. 7 has it. The wind is picking up. 26 crosses midfield. Pokes it ahead. Sam. Zach comes out, picks it up. Zachary bounces. Ethan has it. Ethan gets cut away. Sam's in pursuit. Sam.
Yeah, thank you.
They call a foul on Ethan. They're about 35 yards out. Quick free kick. 11 has it. 5. Chips the box. Zach catches it. Zach in the air, it's spinning backwards. Off the Framingham head backwards. Jack got hit. It's in midfield, 26, past Ethan. 11 has it, he stepped over it, goes down the left side, through the ref's legs, it's gonna roll out of bounds. Can't. It's 1-0 Brookline. Zach on the goal kick. Toward midfield. Mateo off his head. Ethan off his head. 11 for Framingham. 11 has it. 11 down the left. Mateo's pursuing him. 11. Sends it back to 5. Hits Brendan in the foot. 9 back to 26. Mateo cuts it off. 5 to 7 and toward the center of the field. He reverses it to the right. It's rolling toward the corner. It's out of bounds. Throwing for Brookline. Mac on the throw. Subs are coming in. Who is it? Dimitri's coming in for Jacques. Mac to Nate. Nate back to Mac. Mac up the left side. Gets cut off. 4 in the corner. Goes out of bounds. Nate on the throw. Down the left side. Hits the Framingham player. That's Sammy with the ball. Sammy to the center circle. 5 has it for Framingham. 11 turns, cuts it to 7 to 5. Coming down the left. He chips the box. He heads it, and it's wide.
Nice ball, nice ball.
Very nice!
Player down for Framingham. Number 4. Looks like he cramped. Both teams are going to the bench. Get some water. About 20 minutes into the second half. It's 1-0 Brookline. Coming off the field. Ref's blowing his whistle to resume play. Brookline's on their bench. Both teams went to get water. It's going to be a goal kick for Brookline when we resume. We were right at the 20-minute mark when play stopped. Zach, low to the center of the field. It bounces. Mac has the ball. Mac to his left. Mac crosses midfield. No one's on him. Mac goes down the left, chips the wing. That's Dimitri in the corner. It's going to go out of bounds. That's not Dimitri, sorry. That was Avi in the corner. It's out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. Mac in front of the Framingham bench. Throws it to Avi. Avi hits the Framingham player out of bounds. Another throw in for Brookline. Mac to Nate. Nate with his left foot in the box. Hits the hand of the defender. Ben Kaplan puts it over the top. Inadvertently hit his hand, but no call was made. 5 is going to take the goal kick for Framingham. It's 1-0 Brookline. 5 on his left foot, over midfield, off Mateo's head. It's blowing backwards. That was off Avi, the Framingham player, right in midfield. Comes back, he goes down. Foul's called. Foul on Mateo. 28 on the free kick. Puts it into the box. Zach's gonna catch it. Zach to midfield. That's Dimitri coming back. Mateo to the wing. That's Avi chasing it into the corner. 25. Avi into the corner. Hits the defender. He plays it back. Puts it out of play. Oh, no. Wait. No. There's a player in the corner. 26. That Sam steps up. Give it to Mateo. Mateo to the left. Avi to the corner. Avi off the defender. Still in play. It's a free kick. Wow. Wind is picking up. Nate's on the free kick. They got Avi, Sam. It's low. Goalie jumps. He catches it. Goalie boots it over midfield. Mac's coming back. Mac off his foot. Mac crosses midfield. Only Ethan's back. Chips the box. 11 plays it down. 10 has it. Brendan. Ethan has it. To Jacob. Jacob turns. One on him. Jacob to his right. Gets it to Ben Kaplan. Ben has it. Ben to Mateo. Mateo on the ground. Mateo to the wing. He's going to find Jacob. Jacob steps over it. Jacob crosses. No one in front. 7 has it for Framingham. Back to the center of the field. 26 has it. 26 on the ground and 10 on the left. 10 to the middle of the field. Zach's going to get to it. Zach in the air. Over midfield. Hit Dimitri. Dimitri has it. Dimitri to his right. He finds Ben Kaplan. Ben tries to send it back to Ethan. 11 cut it off. 5 has it. Sends it to the middle of the field. 11 down the left. Sends it to the center. 7 has it. 7 tried to chip. Mateo knocks it away. It goes out of bounds. Throw in for Framingham. They go down the left side to 30. Goes around him. It's going to go out of bounds. Goes out of bounds. Goal kick for Brookline. Sack on the goal kick. Zach. It's spinning backwards again. Mateo off his head. Ethan off his head. 7 pushes it forward. 9 to 7 to the wing. Zach comes out. And it goes out of bounds. It's a corner for Framingham. Brendan on the near post, Mac on the back post. It's going to be a left-footed corner. Trying to pin the goalie. Goes near post. Hit off Avi's head, and it's a goal. Let's see the number. One to one. Number 10. 1 to 1. We're 29 minutes into the second half. Dimitri over the ball, sends Sends it back to Ethan. Ethan to the left. That's Avi. Wait, it's cut off. 7 has it to the wing. Foul's called.
Come on, Blue, go to the ball. Come on, Blue. That's the one that you're back. Go, Blue.
Free kick for Framingham in front of the Brookline bench. They got to mark up here. This guy's behind him. Chips to the box. Zach's going to catch it. Zach waits to clear. Zach punts it over midfield. Bounces at midfield. Jacob off his head. That's Avi on the ball. Avi to his left. Gets deflected away. 7 has it. That's Dimitri to Ben Kaplan. Gets poked away. Throw in for Brookline. Subs are coming in. Brendan, Dimitri, Avi are coming out. Jacques, Sammy, and Matt are coming in. Ethan on the throw. Ethan to the corner off Mateo's head. It's in the box. Jacques to the side. Ethan's going to get to it. Ethan turns to his left. He goes down. Ethan tries to chip the box. It's still in play. It's out of play. In front of us. Ethan on the throw.
Hurry up, Kaplan, get out.
Ethan down the side. Goes out of bounds. Off 30's head. It's 1-1. Ethan down the sideline to Jacques. Jacques off his chest. Jacques tried to cross, got cut off. 2 on the ground. Ethan past Ethan. 9 in the air. Nate's coming back. 10's chasing it. Nate clears it high in the air, almost straight in the air. 10 off his feet. Nate to Mateo. Mateo on the ground to Ben. Mateo. 17 protects it for Framingham. To the center circle at 21. He goes to the left to 30. Gets inside of Ethan. He chips the box, and Zach's going to get to it. 2 runners in for Framingham. It's 1-1. Zach high in the air to midfield. Off Matt's head. It's cleared into the Framingham end. Out of bounds. Throw in for Framingham. Minutes in. It's on the ground. It's in the center circle. 30 on the left side. He chips the box. Zach's going to get to it. Zach in the air. Past Jacob. Players collide. 21 chips it ahead. Nate has it. 10 has it for Framingham. 10 to his right. Slide tackle by Mac. Mac to the left. He gets tripped. Ooh. He got tripped right in front of the Brookline bench. Free kick for Brookline, right in front of their bench. Nate, down the left side, off the Framingham head. 30 has it. Sam clears it. Sam saves it. Sam tried to get it to Ben, didn't get there. Sam again to Mateo. Mateo to Ben. 7's going to cut him off. Goes out of bounds.
On the ground, on the field.
It's a free kick for Framingham. 2's going to take it. 2 over midfield. It's going to bounce back to Zach. 10's in pursuit. Zach picks it up. Mac to the left. Mac down the left side, gets cut off. Nate's coming back. Zach's coming out. Zach's got it. Zach punts it toward midfield over Jacob. It's on the ground at 10. He's called offside.
Work back on side, Blue.
36 minutes in. It's 1-1. Ball's in play. Nate down the left side. There goes Ben to Jacob. Jacob loses it to 11. 11 has it. He chips to the left. Ethan's coming back. 30's after him. Ethan puts it out of bounds. Throw in for Framingham. 30's taking it. 2's taking it. 2 to 17. Goes out of bounds. Throw in for Brookline. They send it back to Sam. Sam to the right to Ethan. Ethan to Sammy. Sammy protects, sends it back to Sam. Sam on his right foot to Ethan. Ethan to the right. Ethan down the sideline. It hooks out of bounds.
Hey.
Throw in for Framingham. Number 17 is going to take it. To 18. 30 goes out of bounds. Throw in for Framingham. Throw it into the corner. 10 goes out of bounds. Another throw in for Framingham.
Come on, Blue, dig in.
Going up the field. Throw it toward the box. It hits the Framingham player, goes out.
Here we go.
It's a corner for Framingham. To the top of the box, over the head, to the back post. It gets cleared. Who cleared that? 11 has it for Framingham. On the left. It's going to the corner. Gave it to 17. Player goes down. That's Mateo. It's Sammy on the ball. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick. Mateo is on the ground. He looks like he's hurt. Time is called by the ref.
Well, dig in, Blue. Come on, Blue, you go.
Mateo is on the ground. He's in the right defensive corner. Players are huddling on the field. Trainer's coming out for Brookline. Without stoppage time, we're 39 minutes in.
Yes.
Mateo is still down. He's coming off the field. Looks like he's holding his left leg. Lower left leg. When we resume, it's going to be a goal kick for Brookline. So Mateo is off the field. I think Brendan came in for him. Zachary off the Framingham head, off Nate's head. Matt to the side, hits 11. 11 chips it. Mac off his head. Mac chips it out. 17 off his feet. Brendan on his feet. He sends it to Jacob. Jacob tried to send the wing, got cut away. They chip the right side, gets cut off by Mac. 7 has it. Tries to go to the box. Sam cuts it off. Sam on his left foot. Clears it with his right. Jacob's after it. Jacob on his chest. Jacob making a run. It's Avi on this side. It gets cut away. That's Jacques. Gets called for a foul. Free kick for Framingham. 21 takes it to 25. They go down the right side. Matt cuts it off. That's Sammy to Sam to Ethan. Ethan to the right side. Ethan brings it down. Gets bumped. There's a foul call. Ethan on the free kick. Ethan on the free kick. It's awful. To the right. Over Brendan's head, 17. Jacob has it. Jacob. Brendan sends it back to Mac. Mac to Brendan. Brendan to Sammy. Gets cut away by 10. 17. Gets cut away by Jacob. Jacob tries to chip Ben. Nate clears it backwards. That's Brendan being held. That's a foul. In the center circle. It's a free kick for Brookline. It's in the center circle. It's chipped high into the box. They head it out. Brendan shoots. It gets off his foot. Matt had it. Ethan took a shot. They clear it. Sam has it. Sam on his body. Sam to Mateo. Oh, sorry, that's Nate. Sorry. Nate turns, sends it back to Sam. They have 10 in pursuit. 13. That's Sam to Ethan. Ethan to Brendan. Brendan turns on it. 21's behind him. He comes back. Brendan sends it back to Nate. Nate gets around the defender. Nate to the left to Mac. Mac down the left side, in front of the Framingham bench. Gets cut off. Sammy gets around. Matt takes it away. Matt to Mac. Mac to Nate. Nate still has it. Foul's called on the Framingham player. We're into stoppage time. 44 minutes in. It's 1-1. Nate down the left side. Headed away. 10 has it for Framingham. He steps back over the ball. 10 gets cut off by Nate. 10 still has it. He pokes it ahead. He's in on goal. Zach! And it goes wide. Ethan chased it wide. Should be a goal kick for Brookline. We're in stoppage time now.
Turn face, blue.
Goal kick for Brookline. And that's the game. 1-1. One to one.